All right. This is great. What a great turnout. This is Spoken World Online week number 35, and we seem to be getting more and more robust as we roll along here. This is a very successful venture. I'm pretty sure that I'm the only one who's been here all 35 weeks. And so I'm going to go back to the spring and way back in the time of David Barnes, and I read the first section of one of my longer poems. I'm going to read the next section of that, and I put a link in the chat to this section, which is published in a couple of others, but the entire poem has not been published. This is the Asbestos Files, taking it up along a bit here. History of the building and the maintenance of the United States in the 20th century is mirrored here in the thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of files in this room. Working men of world ancestry, dead or sick and dying, the victims of asbestos, industrial technology and progress, seeking money for themselves, for their wives and children, and for their attorneys. The lawyers always get paid. On any side of all legal questions, a law of nature of the law. The analysts, such creatures as insurance claim analysts, do exist. And the ones here are big. Where did they find so many big analysts? There's the tall, grizzled one who smokes outside the building. The prune-faced one who wears suspenders and says, "Let the Haitians stew in their own juices." The big, beefy one in the dark blue suit with the New York accent who looks like Rush Limbaugh. Yikes! The fat one with the incredibly loud voice. And let us not forget the Amazons of asbestos. Big, tall women who tower over me. The blonde one with the deep, sultry voice, broad shoulders, and mile-long legs. The dark-eyed, full-lipped office manager, beautiful and mean. She crinkles her nose cutely while she demands obedience. The wild-eyed supervisor on the edge of hysteria, like a witch in Macbeth. The boss is petite and silky, blonde, most fair to look upon. She must have a heart of ice and steel to run a place like this. Although a large salary, full benefits, and a pension plan are enough to motivate most people. The temps, from 4 or more different agencies, silent and grim in the antiseptic file room. The temps are far more than the insurance agents. The temps are working here temporarily because we can't find jobs in depression-wrecked San Francisco. We work here for miserable pay and no other benefits, and grim silence and steady work are expected. But days go by and we learn each other's names and begin telling jokes and laughing and shooting the breeze. We are not merely temps. We are each our own artist, our own life. He's a struggling songwriter. He's an unknown screenwriter. She's just graduated law school. She's a grandmother. She's a Brazilian beauty who'd rather be home luxuriating in bed. He's a huge, portly gay man who came to San Francisco to be free. He's a little tiny gay man who came to San Francisco to be free. As we pull files, the screenwriter says, this could be worse. We could be burying bodies on a battlefield. But I guess, in a way, that's what we're doing. A muddy battlefield, I say. I'll stop there, but it goes on a long way.